Hello and welcome to MakeMeAHomeowner.com, where we're in partnership with A&I Investments, providing a no credit check mortgage program for those desiring home ownership. Now, when traditional funding doesn't work, we are the solution. Now, before I go any further in this webinar, I wanted to go over exactly who we are not so that we can keep in line with full disclosure. Now, we're not lenders, and we are not promising you a loan, and we are not a nonprofit agency. We are, however, a consulting firm, and we're in partnership with lenders that offer second chance financing programs for home buyers. And we assist clients such as yourself who cannot go the traditional route to obtain funding. And we are an organization that saw a problem and are now providing a solution. Now, the benefits of our program is you'll become a member and have access to this wonderful funding program. You'll be also enrolled in our credit restoration program so that you can regain your credit worthiness. No down payment is required for you to purchase your home, which is a wonderful plus for you. And closing costs can be enrolled into the back of the loan, and if there are repairs needed, those too can be rolled into the back of the loan. And we offer very fast closing times. Now, the program works this way. We're a no credit check mortgage funding program. Simply means credit is not a factor for you to get an approval. And this program is designed to help those who have bad credit, including foreclosures, bankruptcies, and short sales, and even those who have absolutely no credit at all. Now, you'll qualify by providing us proof of income. Pay stubs, bank statements, or tax returns are required in order for us to prove your income. The minimum loan amount is $90,000, and if you're an investor, please note that you can't combine home purchases to equal that amount. One loan by itself must equal $90,000, and that can include repairs for the home. A minimum of 20% equity must be in a home for owner-occupied homes, and if you are an investor, 30% equity would be needed for you. Now, traditional banking versus our program. Now, let's say you're going the traditional route. You'll need at least a 640 credit score or higher with absolutely no negative reporting items on your credit file. You must have a very low debt to income ratio. So if you earn $4,000, your bills can't total $3,200 or $3,500. It has to be a little lower than that. The minimum down payment for you would be 5%. And on average, you're looking at a home inspection of about $400 and a home appraisal of about $400. And closing is about $10,000 on average nationwide. Now let's use this example. A $100,000 home purchase, you'll need $5,000 to put down. You'll also need $10,000 in closing, and you have to pay your inspection and appraisal fees as well. And that can actually total about $15,800, and that's with you having a great credit score. Now, with our program, no minimum credit score is required. Your income is the only factor. You can have negative reporting items on your credit file because you'll be enrolled in our credit restoration program, which by itself is valued at $2,000, and that's going to help you rebuild your credit worthiness. Your debt to income ratio is not a factor. No down payment is required. Your closing costs can be rolled into the back of the loan, and we offer fast closings, usually in 5 to 20 days on average. We do have a membership retainer fee for our program, which would include everything that I've just listed, including your consultations, us communicating with the lender back and forth, and making sure that your loan and your file and your credit report is moving in the right direction to help rebuild your credit worthiness, get you your home loan, and make sure everything is on track. So with our membership retainer fee, it's $3,500, and that's no matter the loan amount and even with poor credit. Now with us, you can do 50% down, which is $1,750, and 48 hours prior to you closing, the balance of 50% is due. Now, if you want to receive an instant discount and you paid in full, you would actually take off $350 and save a little bit of money that way. So, and we're also looking into adding a financing option where you can actually finance these fees through our no credit check financing program. We're just waiting for those avenues to come together, but for $3,500, if you're looking for a home, you need to have at least $15,800 going a traditional route. So with our program, your only out-of-pocket expense is $3,500 with us. Now, you are essentially getting a better value than someone who's going to have a 720 credit score because you're not coming out of your pocket with as much money as they would have to. And with our program, if you have the income to support the loan and the equity is there, then you can be approved. It's just a very simple process for people who desire to be homeowners. Now, this is a fee that's applied by the lender. It's not our fee. It's an application fee. And you may also have an appraisal fee. It's not always the case that you'll have an appraisal fee, but I just want to make you fully aware and, of course, provide full disclosure to you. Now, this is a lender applied fee. Once we approve the file, this fee must be paid so we can proceed with your file. Now, we offer two loans, a 2-year loan and a 5-year loan. The application fee for the 2-year loan is $495 and $830 for the 5-year loan. And the only other miscellaneous fee that may apply would be an appraisal fee. Now keep in mind we run our own computer-based analysis of the property to get the equity position and to find the value of the home. But if that information is deemed unusable, then you will need to hire your own appraiser to complete this process, and their fees usually average about $400. Now these fees included with the retainer fee are still a lot less than you going the traditional banking route. Now, when you add, let's say, the 5-year application fee of $830, and if you need to add in an appraisal fee, you're still under $5,000 out of pocket expenses to own your own home. Now, that is amazing because we have many people come into this program who can actually afford to buy a $200,000 home or even a $500,000 home, and some have even purchased $1.2 million homes, and their only fee is what you're seeing right now, the $3,500 plus the application fee, and once in a while they'll pay the appraisal fee. There is no way in this world that somebody can purchase a $300,000 home and only come out of their pocket with less than $5,000. And if they can afford it, again, that's where the value comes in at. So we always make sure that you can afford the home, and we also make sure that your credit gets to a level that you can get out of this loan. So I'm going to go over that shortly. Now, the equity position is determined this way. Most people will buy a home that's a fixer-upper or even a short sale or foreclosure, let's say, and it needs some work. So let's say you purchase a home at $80,000, needs $40,000 worth of work. Your loan amount would then be $120,000. The appraiser will then determine that this home is valued at $200,000, which means that you have more than enough equity to move forward with this loan and for us to process the loan. Now, of course, if you're buying a home that's move-in ready, this example does not apply to you. Interest rates and credit restoration. Now, the 2-year loan does have an interest rate of 15%, and a 5-year loan has an interest rate of 9.5%. Again, this is a special program through one of our hard money direct lenders. Now, if you can go to Bank of America and get a better loan, then you would definitely not be watching this video. So the reason for this is so that you can secure the home, lock it in, and then our goal is to have you join our credit restoration program, which is part of your membership fee. So we add you into that program. And this service alone is valued at $2,000. And remember, our goal is to get you out of this loan within 1 to 3 years so that you can refinance into a lower fixed rate loan. So our goal is not to keep you here. We want to get you into the loan, fix your credit, let you have a house at a low, in this low market value that we're in now. It's a buyer's market, so you really want to get a home at this particular point in time while housing prices are still low. And then 1 to 3 years you can refinance and get a lower rate at whatever the rates are at that time, but I'm sure it'll be a lot less than 9.5%. Now, while housing prices are still fairly low in this economy, the time to purchase and to have equity in your home is now. Now, to submit your loan, complete a 1003 residential loan application. Your consultant will guide you through that process. You'll provide 2 proofs of documentation, either 2 most recent pay stubs, 2 bank statements, or 2 tax returns. You'll submit your membership retainer fee. You must have a home selected for purchase. Once we have written approval from the lender, you'll submit your application fee so that that process can be done. Once everything is in our offices, we can have the loan processed and closed within 5 to 20 days on average. And if you're working with a realtor, we can definitely provide you with an approval letter. Now, to get started, complete the 1-page Getting Started application below this video. You will be contacted by our offices within 1 business day to begin the process. Now, if you're working with an associate, that person will take your application over the phone or guide you through getting set up online. So just keep that in mind if you're working with an associate to continue through the process with them. Now, you will be sent documents required by the lender. Once your full package is sent to us, we will work diligently to get that loan closed within 5 to 20 days, and you will be in constant communication with your account manager who will be handling your file every step of the way. Now we have a refer a friend program also. Now we offer a $500 bonus to anyone you refer to us and they go through the full funding process. Many people have used this as a way to earn a secondary income. If you are on the website, you will see the form to the right of this video. Now there are millions of people in the United States in need of this service, and you can help a lot of people as well as help your own income. Now, I wanted to go over some quick client testimonials from people who joined back in January and February of 2013. Now, Miss Melissa J. in Richmond, she wrote, as a divorced mother, I did not think I would be able to purchase a home with my credit, and not having enough money to buy a home through traditional channels was exhausting. Thank you all for your help. I am now able to provide my children a safe environment to live in and to also reap the rewards of home ownership instead of losing money monthly renting an apartment. Thanks again. And John and Angela down in Dallas, Texas, they wrote, as you can see, our family has grown and we closed on our home just in time for our 2 new arrivals. The process was very easy and the staff was extremely professional. My husband and I are now able to move forward in life and reestablish credit that had been destroyed in this bad economy. I will be forever grateful. I already have 2 coworkers and a family member I am referring to you. Thanks for everything. Now the program benefits once again. Requires no minimum credit score. Your income is the only factor. You can have negative reporting items on your credit file. You will be enrolled in our credit restoration program to help rebuild your credit worthiness. Your debt to income ratio, not a factor. No down payment is required. Closing costs can be rolled into the back of the loan. Closings happen in as little as 5 to 20 days on average. And you will have a new home and better credit as a result of joining our program. Now, using that $100,000 loan amount example, you already save over $10,000 by partnering with us. And remember, that's a savings that someone with perfect credit will not have access to. So in closing, submit the application below to begin your journey towards home ownership. Please keep in mind that we do not know how long this program will last, so take the time. So the time to take action is now. Any questions, call 202-709-8870 or just consult with your account manager that referred you to this website. Now, if you were referred by someone, please place their name and number in the appropriate box below so that they can get credit for referring you to us. I want to thank you so much for your time and attention for watching this webinar and learning more about our program. My name is Monica Smith, and I wish you nothing but much success and many blessings along this journey. Take care.